Hey, welcome back to Wicked Iron. Today we're in the gym doing legs. Going to be doing some leg presses, leg curls, leg extensions. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, standing next to Superman, that's pretty bold. But don't worry, I got the disguise on. I don't think anyone will know, and as long as you don't tell no one, I ain't going to tell anyone. Anyways, here we go. So for my first exercise today, it's going to be the leg press. I'm going to keep my heels of my feet on the plate, which will put more of the stress on the hamstrings, building the back. I'll be doing leg extensions and other exercises for the quadriceps. After I do my hamstrings, I'm going to be doing some calf raises. I like doing them on this. It seems like I get a pretty good burn. I don't have to change much. I can superset them right away, and it works pretty well. So here we go, 180 pounds. Got my heels on, about shoulder width apart. Going down till just before my back starts raising up off the plate. Here we go. I don't know if it's showing up. I had a piece of drywall hit me in the calf. I'm not going to be going too heavy with legs today, just so I don't overly strain that. I don't know if it did any damage. It's pretty well bruised. It had a cut in there. But now I'm just going to do my calf exercises. So for the first set with 180, I got 15 of each, calf raises, leg presses. Keep my feet on the plate. I went up to 270. We're going to see what we can get from here. Once again, I come down till just before you'll kind of want to curve up. You'll feel yourself pull up. That's when you're putting too much strain on your back. You don't want to do that. So for that last set, I ended up putting my feet in a slightly wrong place. I had them set a little bit forward. I was more on the closer to the toes. I ended up working my quadriceps a lot. It's okay. I'm working my legs, so I'm working a little bit of everything. I'm going to do another set. I'll make sure I get my footing correct. Keeping it at 270 pounds. My heels on the plate. And I can feel it right in here. So if you watch some of my other videos, you'll see that changing things up is a great way to help shock the muscles. That's also great for foot position. Like with calves, last time I did more of a V shape, which works the outer calves. If you V the other way, it works more the inner calves. If you keep your feet parallel, it works pretty much the whole calf. I like changing it up. That way it changes the muscle. This different stress on the muscle makes it react differently. It has to adapt and get stronger. The same thing goes with bench press. If you're used to a normal wide grip, I've got rings on my bar that I usually keep my fingers at. Sometimes you got to go a little bit wider. It's going to change. It's going to change how your body reacts, change how it affects the muscle. So let's try to keep this one I'm going to keep my feet pretty much the same. When I change for a full workout. I try to keep about the same every time. So for my second exercise today, it's going to be the leg curl. I tried setting up the machine to where my knees bend right at the pivot point. I got 90 pounds set up on there. Oftentimes, like when I'm working arms, I'll work biceps, then triceps, and I'll alternate that way. With legs today, I'm going to do my hamstrings first, and then my quadriceps. Changing it up, like I said, keeping it fresh. A lot of times I'll alternate to every other one, but every once in a while you got to change it up. Keep the muscles guessing, right? Now, I know there's probably one or two people out there that are thinking, keep your muscles guessing, they don't have independent thought. No, but they have the ability to adapt. And if you hit them with something different, it's going to shock them and make them find a new way to adapt by growing. I'm going to hit 135. So I did my first set with 90 pounds. Second set was with 135. I'm going to count that actually as my first working set. I got 9 with that one, and it was a pretty good struggle. So let's see what we can get. Are you staying hydrated while you're working out too? That's another big thing. If you don't drink enough fluids, don't drink water, Gatorade, whatever it is, during your workout, if you're dry, your muscles are starving. It's something you got to do to keep your joints fluid and keep the energy up. All right, with the 135, I only got 8 last time. Still in my 8 to 10 rep range where I want to be. I'm going to be doing my third set. Then I'm going to be going to leg extensions. Then I might be going to hip thrusts. I know there's a lot of people out there that, oh, isn't that a ladies exercise? Or I don't really believe that there is any ladies or males. If you do hip adductors and abductors, it all needs to be strengthened to be able to have a strong, full, developed physique. To me, I think you need to do a little bit of everything. I can't squat heavy anymore because I've got a compressed disc in my back and no ACL. Some guys say the ACL doesn't do that much. I'm not going to risk it at my age. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working in hip thrusts. Try to be able to grow the glutes a little bit, get them back filled out again, because they've disappeared over the last few years. I don't know what happened to them, but I lost them. Anyways, here we go. Here I am with my fourth exercise. It's going to be the leg extension, starting off with 135 pounds. I mentioned doing the hip thrusts. I've done them a few times and I seem to get a pretty good workout. I know there's a kind of a stigmatism to them that people think that everyone's looking at you kind of funny if you do them, and it is kind of a different looking exercise. So what are your thoughts on them? Do you get a good burn? Do you get a good workout? You worried that people are watching you and judging you? I mean, I'm filming myself, so I'm expecting you to watch and judge me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Gonna hit the 135. Should be fairly light. Nice warm-up set. I got 16 with the last set. Stepping up to 225. 180. My math is off today. You wouldn't believe how many takes I've done. It's the old thinking noggin's not working too well today. But 180 pounds. Let's go. Here we are with 180, not doing my barbell math of putting 45 on each side. Not trying to over exaggerate what I'm lifting, trying to be honest with what I'm doing here. But I got 11 last time. That was my first working set with these. Second working set, here we go. Here we go, my third set with 180 pounds. Got 11 again. I probably should step up the weight. 8 to 10 is what I'm going for. I'm okay with 11. I've been pushing with the other exercises, so here we go, 180 pounds. All right, well, it looks like I'm just relaxing here, but you stuck around this long and you're getting either rewarded or punished with watching me do hip thrusts. Let's see how this works. I haven't done any for a long time. I don't have it logged, so I don't know the weight of what I should start with. I'm starting with 135 on the barbell. I feel that will give me a good balance to keep going. I'm gonna get my feet to a 90 degree. Get the weight to the middle. Get myself well supported. Squeeze the glutes. Still here, are you? Asking for more hip thrusts. I got 2 more sets. This time I'm adding a little bit of pipe insulation because it really seemed to want to dig in. Get myself up, feet to 90 degrees, squeezing the glutes. Well, here it is, third set of hip thrusts. And these are kind of tough. It's not quite what I remembered. I don't know if I was, maybe I'm doing them wrong now. If you have any input on technique or whatever you see, let me know. I'm keeping my elbows nice and wide for balance, especially to keep started. I'm keeping my feet at a 90-degree angle so I'm not putting too much stress on my knees and trying to squeeze my glutes. I got my pad that came off already, but we're going to continue on. There it was, a basic leg day, throwing hip thrusts in at the end. I don't do those a lot, and I'm sure I have a lot to learn on my form. I'm going to have to watch and do some more research. If you have any critiques on what I could do better, what do you see I could, if I'm better off with a shorter bar, maybe the curl bar or something, just a straight dumbbell might be best, but I don't have the weight to go that heavy. So anything you can do, help. Did you like, subscribe, share? Are you staying hydrated? Are you eating enough? Are you having fun? If there's anything I can do or do better to help you out, let me know. Thank you.